thinking of heading out for the combo breaker, right? Let's swap over this side. Getting some winner's bracket action here. Looks like we're going to be getting into it right now. Starting things off nice. We have a big bracket for you guys today. And to start it off, we're going with Jojo versus Lagia. Yeah, I'm heading out. I'm going to be there for Skullgirls, but and Mystery Game. I am a connoisseur of mystery, so looking forward to it. However, what isn't a mystery to me is this matchup. This is a famously terrible matchup for Goldlewis. However, Lagia has been putting in work, newer to the scene. I know, put in some work at the NES Monthly. Not too many people ended up heading out there, but Lagia did end up going up 2-0 on Test at the Monthly, so it'll be interesting to see how the that JD is gonna be doing right now. All right. Ooh, nice into the low. You'll love to see it. Okay, nice easy wall break. Does so little damage. Chipp's definitely one of those characters that does no damage until suddenly he starts. Alright. Seeing that buffed overhead Rekka come in. One more hit. RC into the low. Good stuff. Oh, that was a perfect. I didn't even see it. Definitely a bit of a death by 1,000 cuts type matchup, you know? Okay. Are we gonna see positive infinites? No, okay. Alright, Drone is out, but Drone is about to go away. Jojo takes game 1. Pretty good control of it. I like the way he's been playing. Alright, far slash. Okay. But 6p. Rare incident of JD losing to something there. Gonna burst out. Ooh, traded with what looked like the startup of a behemoth. Nice confirms. Playing 3S out here. Just run up, just do a little. Okay. I feel like we've had a lot of Goldlewises in the Montreal area, but none that have really ever stuck to him. And we'd have Junpei, we've had Bagels. No one's ever really stuck on the character though. As I see, we have 2 Goldlewises out here tonight. We have Lagia who came out, and Perqins is in the bracket tonight as well. That should be nice to see. It's nice to see some representation. Big cross of JH. Okay. Counter hit on the little 2K. Going through the wall. Okay, plus frames. Into the overhead. Tried to bait the burst, didn't end up working out there, and then JD, the great equalizer, comes in and pokes him out. Alright. 6p beating the far H there. Good stuff. This 6p's been putting in work. Or, yeah. Ooh, J2K. Cross him up. Jojo going up 2-0. Yeah, this matchup is rough. It is the definition of a fly swatty matchup. And I know that it's become famous because of the clips of Gobo Tai or TY. And it's kind of been the holy bible of how to play this matchup for all the Chipp players. You need to watch matchup footage of this matchup. You have some of the best in the world going at it, just giving a masterclass in it, and everyone's kind of taken from that. Name of the game has been with punish. It's been get in there just like this. Okay, not like that. Not put yourself into the corner, hopefully. However, you still do have the issue of if Goldlewis gets started, you will just get deleted. But you can't get deleted if they're in hit stun. Like that with all these counter hits. We're seeing exactly that. The whiff punish, the counter hit. Big buttons everywhere. Speak of big buttons. Okay, buffer it through the jab. Wall bounce. Was this? This is a big combo, isn't this? Ooh. Oh no! Excuse me? Okay, no, we're good, we're good. I had to take a double take there. Oh, hit him with a little knee. Looking like a Grand Blue button out there. One thing that I often forget to appreciate as much as it is how good the cross-up, like the cross-up hitboxes on a lot of Goldlewis' stuff is. Okay, drone to cover the DP. Lagia's in there. Yeah, no, their Goldlewis is really good. I was saying that before. Like, it's nice to watch. Yeah, it's definitely one of the... Yeah, no. One of the Goldlewises of all time. Happy to see them coming out to events. Got 2 of them in bracket tonight. Both pretty good Goldlewises as well. Oh wow, would you look at that. Something to ban. Yeah, Perqins is pretty good. Perqins also got, I believe, top 5 in our bracket recently. In one of ours, so definitely put in the work. Ended up going out. Yeah, I can't remember who he went out to. Can't remember. It was someone else, Ontario, I believe. But anyways, yeah, no, very good player. I'm excited. This is a nice bracket tonight. We definitely do got the Chips defending home turf, though. Oh, Arbiter, that's who it was. Right, he went out. Oh, and there was connection issues and stuff. Yeah, okay. Unfortunate that week, but... Yeah. That was a good week. Okay, YRC. Power slash, Behemoth. Into the throw. Okay. Back thrown. Take it. Alright, I'm getting back to this. I was staring at bracket for a little bit too long there. Okay, good spacing out. Check the dash with the 2K. Not quite working out there. Into the corner. Ooh, just goes for the same side twice. No fancy mix, just Alpha Blade, Alpha Blade. But life's about even here, and that's not where you want to be if you're Chipp. Because here, you still have 3 more, like, little hits to do. Now 1 or 2. Okay, blocks it. Ooh, the nasty shuriken setup. That's it. Good stuff, Jojo. Mainly play neutral focus characters in DBZ. Oh, okay. That's... Who did he play in DBFZ? Just out of curiosity. However, in this plays Anji, so we're going to be getting some Somnium Ramlethal versus jretion Anji. Should be fun. 2 people who generally place pretty high in our brackets here. So both of them having gotten, I think, top 3 before, but it is a stacked bracket tonight. I'm excited for it. It's gonna be good. Ooh, we're letting the intros rock out. She'll see for herself. Okay, good music choice. I appreciate it. Let's see, how's the round start gonna start out? Very defensive. See if that sets the tone for the rest of the match. Go into Nagiha, take back your turn that is minus. IB's on the Rekka. But Somnium isn't letting up on the pressure. Check with 5p. Counter hit out and burst. Baits out the counter hit. Or the parry super. Jera is very prone to doing counter super. Probably more than any other Anji I've seen. Uses it just like a DP. Just throws it out. And that we've seen a lot of people struggle with managing to punish. But Somnium having no problem punishing it. Cleaning up real quick there. Okay, tried to spin the TK swords at the start. Not working out though. Now you're already in the corner. OTG? Oh, not even into sword setup. Into super. Through the wall. This is pretty unscaled as well. So much damage. You get a setup. You have burst. You have to pop it. And now this is an almost unclimbable mountain here. Tried to go for the parry. BRC back throw. Somnium taking game 1 there. Very dominant start to the set here from Somnium. Okay. Jarrett's starting off very strong here though in the second game. Okay, goes into the overhead this time, and this should be a combo or setup, and chooses to go for the setup. One more. And just meaty bird is gonna hit. Starts off with a perfect. Flops back saying, I am not out of this yet. However, a counter hit far slash and a baited burst are making it look like it might be close to being over here for at least this round. Pretty unscaled super, not quite enough to kill. But gonna get pressure here into the air dash for the second overhead. Back-to-back perfects, one apiece here in game 2. Alright, 6p working out there, but grabs the spin. Okay, IB is there, but not enough to get out of the pressure. Just nice tick throw. Goes into the low, and we have super. Also fairly unscaled, but started off a K normal. It's going to be scaled enough not to kill here. However, this will. 2-0 Somnium. Very strong start. To use the you know, a bit of a cliche, but signs of life there from Jared in that first round there. Coming in with a perfect. But Jared is a very momentum-y like type of player in general. I feel like she is, in general, starts steamrolling, starts feeling herself a little bit. Somnium plays a little bit more reserved. Tends to just, you know, go for the solid stuff. Like we're seeing right here. Ooh, that record confirm was so nice. Little reset, and then there's 100 meter, never mind, now we're down to 50. Somnium tried to skip neutral there for a second. Spins the flip. Okay. How far can you push this combo though? Oh, you can't, you spin through the super though. And now you're in the corner, this should be dead. It is. Pendulum-like match there in first game of game 3. Our first round. Spin through 2k, throw with the punish. Go for butterfly setup, but not quite enough. But now Somnium is in the corner. Flip kicks out. Using the newly buffed cross-up JD hitbox. Baits out Gold Burst though. And now Burst on board for J-Ret, immediately spends it, spins through the neutral skip. And then baits the grab. However, it needs one more mix-up. PRC to stay safe on the overhead. Just holds that sword, says, you're not getting it back for now. I can get out of this corner. Okay, and then nice, easy confirms. Far slash Fujin. Okay, she starts off with the far slash. We got plus frames here. Hop. Alright. But now J-Ret's forced herself into the corner. Never mind. Goes over. Somnium's in the corner now. Flip kick over. YRC to reset stuff. Goes for the RPS and catches her low. About even life until now. Never mind, now it's back to even. Neutral skip. And no burst on the table for jretion. She has to make one more guess for what is potentially her winner's life here. And baits the burst with it. Somnium goes up 3-0. In a very back and forth set. But what a bait.
Ramlethal wins.
Yeah, no, I fell for it too. I was bursting there 100%. I mean, you have to. If you're at that point and you haven't burst yet, you have to just burst. It was Somnium. We do have those things like, you know, subscribe to a YouTube channel and then you can unsubscribe or whatever, and then, or like follow a Twitch channel, all the free stuff. Oh, for now, what we do have is a little bit of Chipp HC. I love this intro.
Chipp versus Chaos. Duel 1.
Alright, getting right into it though. And already, first interaction goes to Smitty. However, Zion claps right back. We got the heavy day playing, and we got a burst bait there from Smitty. Okay, into the corner. We're gonna... Are we breaking wall here? We are. We're gonna burn super. Look at that damage there on Chipp. Show me the damage on Chipp, please. And just with that, closes out the first one. Alright, we'll have to see how Zion can adapt to this. Heals it out. Good confirm there. Goes for 2-2Ks. Okay. IB on the cross-up, however, immediately goes for the throw. Says, nah, the pressure isn't over just because you IB'd it. Same thing there again. Gets the IB. Zion's already ready with the next hit. Working on a perfect here. And might actually get it. Although this really doesn't do much damage. Not quite, however. Nothing's impossible here. Smitty still could make a comeback on this round. Amazing blocks there from Zion. Ooh. Hit him with the sukiyaki. One round apiece here. Zion fighting back. Big JH bursts out. And now you have to start blocking. HC is doing HC things. Clones out. There is a wall on screen. Clone out again. Life advantage on Chipp. Goes for the classic whiff tap dust into gunshot. You love to see it. Good block on the Alpha Blade there from Smitty. Okay, gun pull into the combo. We're going all the way to the wall. Into the corner and keeping it there. Establishing pressure here. Has enough for super, is gonna burn it. Oh! I'm sorry, that kill? I'm sorry, what? That's not okay. Show me the damage on Chipp. Show it again. I don't believe it. Alright. Just holding the pressure. Mashes out with a bar rate 2D IBFDs, but again, IBFDs, but isn't ready for the mix-up afterwards. This time goes for the throw afterwards, gets the punish, and just starts shooting the gun. That's deader than dead. Apparently I'm still losing at will a kill. The video came out yesterday and I'm still getting mixed. Alright, into the corner. Through the wall. Big life lead here for Smitty. Lots of meter as well. The classic, but gold burst there from Zion. But immediately close slashes. And And you're dead. No, you're not. Had no bullets left. Can Zion make a miracle here? No, the 2K. Someone find the image. The extendo Dulcim looking 2K.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
All right. Into the safe jump. Goes for the grab this time. OTG plus frames. Oh, goes for the gunshot. Baits the burst. Into it. Ooh, has the Kara stuff too. Damn. You know, I know this character is people like to show on this character. Damn, he's cool. Okay, well, goes for roll. Oh no, what? Excuse me? I'm sorry? Someone buff Chipp right now. Smitty looking to close it out in a quick 3-0. Zion's not out of it yet though. He got the heavy day playing. However, he's about to go through the wall, taking about 40% life. Tries to run in, gets clapped by the reticle. Good awareness here. Goes for it. Goes for the throw setup instead. Okay, tried to throw again. Gets jumped out on. Little bit of a drop there from Zion. And now we got Focus Super. Oh, you're going down, buddy. That's it. I hate to tell you. It killed. Will we? Is it? No, it is the Baiken. We're seeing the Baiken. Jool Baiken. Okay. I'm here for it. I'm down with it.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Let's see what the Jool can do. Oh, apparently it can do a lot. Alright, right out of the gate going for it. Okay. Immediately catches him with the Kabari. Drone not on the screen anymore. Look at these bombos. Alright, okay, Jool. It gets knocked back, but Perqins is not out of this yet. Never mind. Perqins is out of this yet. At least for this round. But you never know. Perqins, no slouch. However, Jool, one of the best in Montreal. Another one of our defenders against the invaders from Ontario. Alright, JD gets the Behemoth Typhoon. And now the drone is out. Oh, parry. That does make sense. That would be something. I hadn't even thought of that. Maybe that's one of the reasons why Jool feels comfortable picking Baiken into this. That parry is so big in this matchup. Fairly low commitment option. That does work. Against huge buttons, it catches him low. It goes for Yo Johnson. The Tatami truly is unlimited. Jool closes out game 1 very dominantly. Yeah, don't worry Zion, we got you on the VOD review. Alright. Behemoth Typhoon. In this Behemoth Typhoon, we're overhead. Now we're plus. Now we're going for speed. Alright. IB's the BT, but not working. You're in the corner. You're blocking 6P. Hits backwards. Same side on the jump. Okay, meets air to air. Blocks. Gets counter hit on the Kabari. And the conversion is massive. Look at this damage. Into the super. That health bar is looking mighty crimson right now. Alright. Gets caught just with the tatami. Skyfish out. Or Thunderbird, whatever it's called. Never mind, and gets caught into 2H Kabar, or 2H Tatami to take it. Jool is cooking right now. Okay. The classic. One of the tells that you'll often see Goldlewis players do is they'll go for the jab right before going for some of the harder overhead or over the top type behemoth typhoons in order to get it. So sometimes you can kind of react to that instead, but then you're opening yourself up to getting opened up otherwise. Works well as a frame kill too. However, okay. Okay, I'm assuming that was a misinput. If it wasn't a misinput, that was possibly an attempt at the nastiest combo I've ever seen in my life. Perqins on the back rope here, though. I thought that, I know that Jool has a very good Baiken, but I didn't know it was this good. These confirms are looking so clean. Jool looking to say, nah, memo who? I'm the Canadian Baiken. Ooh! Jool is for real cooking. Never mind. Jool is for real getting back thrown into the overhead. Oh, F-Shiki said it. I'm sorry, what? Never mind. Back throw incident of your own. ERC, but gets 2P'd and has the conversion off of it. Barely manages to catch it in the end. Slight drop, but in the scramble, Jool comes out on top there. R/, 9 whole frames of glorious reach on round start into Tatami Gaishi. Okay. JS not doing his taxes for once, and this should hit. It will. Not an insane amount of damage. And puts him back full screen. Never mind. Chases down with the 2H. Thunderbird is out. Okay. Gets him with it. Oh no, gets back thrown. Not quite enough with the OTG 2H, but Yo Johnson does Jool's taxes again. Jool taking it 3-0 over Perqins in what I thought was going to be a lot closer of a set. Was a close set, but Jool showing up. Cooking maybe a little bit too strong for Perqins there. And with that, names are on here. It'll be just a second. You're now into our winners semis. And immediately Test gets off offensive burst even. Not quite a gold burst, but it could have been. He is swanging. Dire playing one of my favorite Testament colors. Next to Test Cement color. Mustard Testament is pretty good. However, apparently not good enough because Nago is all over them. Alright, build up some distance again. And High Blood Nago with Testament at a range is exactly where you want to be. It is so hard for Nago to get in here without using a special because you can't do it. You're going to pop. And Testament does have full 100% TODs against Nago if he pops, and that should be it. 6H. That comeback. It was looking like that was a clean, solid round from Test, but extended the blood a little bit too much, and Dire made him pay for it. Gets Crow. Alright, goes for the charge Grave Reaper. However, you're now in the corner against Nago. PRC Bite. Frame kill to get the setup on the 6H. And now swinging has the ability to just throw out those specials, but blood is building now. You're already at level 3. Super jump over, BRC back, but Stain State has to burst out of the combo. No meter on either. However, lots of blood here on Test, barely not popping there. And almost no life left here on Dire. Going to get caught out just barely. Alright. Into clone. So many plus frames. Okay. Sweep into the crow. Alright. No IB on those. Dire is normally pretty clean with IBFDing that. Tried to go for it, but maybe a little bit late. However, is safe on them. Challenges the Fukio forwards. Goes for the meaty Grave Reaper. Double overhead setup. Oh, gets the 2P. Testament's fastest button and frame traps with Stain. Such a good option in this matchup. PRCs to stay safe. BRC back. BRC back at the BRC. And you're in the corner. Jumps out. Chicken blocking the low Grave Reaper. Doesn't want to deal with any of the fake mix. 6-8 OTG. Blood pop in the corner, but it doesn't hit. Jumps on the burst and closes it out. Dire takes game 1. What a game 1. Blocks on DP, IBs on it. Getting used to it. Maybe a little bit. We're starting to see some of the adaptation. However, 2 bites. This is not good if you're Dire. Test can burn so much special. And counter hit on the Beyblade. Game 1 looks all but over. However, we saw that comeback in game 1. Never mind. 2S closes it out. Going into round 2 here in game 2. Immediate DPs. However, anti-air 5k counter hit is going to be a combo starter there. Gets the crow. We're seeing these fuzzy jumps to not deal with the Arbiter mix. Arbiter overhead does hit slower than Arbiter low, so if you are in the same setup, they both cannot hit you grounded. Or at least, often will not hit you both grounded. However, what will hit you grounded is counter hit 5H from Nago. PRC into the low, close slash, far slash. Fukio back. Keep the pressure going. Into level 3 blood now. Nago takes so much damage here, but also is so scary. However, back throw will definitely close it out on a pixel of life there. Beyblade into the IBFD. Goes back dash to dodge the throw. This time Arbiter working out. 236, 214. Grave Reaper into Crow is the classic. Into Crow? No, tries to kill, but not quite enough. Bet it all on the Calamity 1. However, you're so ahead that you can just go for it. And Dire is up 2-0 against Test Your Luck. Noodle Empire's own. What looked like was dominating by Test. Dire is up 2-0 though. The momentum feels in Test's favor, but Dire is winning these rounds. Okay. Again, positive bonus already on Test. Into the corner. This should be dead. Close slash closes it out. Into round 2. Okay. 2K2D. Pressure. Checks the Fukio with 2S. Such a good option there. Is a lot faster than Far S. Goes for the fancy stuff. Kara pressure, that is plus on the diagonal Grave Reaper. Double overhead. Plus frames. Goes for up RC. That's dead. One round away from Dire making a 3-0 upset over Test Your Luck here. However, Test is, as people say, very well known for reverse 3-0ing people. But this is not the situation you want to have to do it in. Has Stain on him. Goes into the corner. 2K2D. Back Fukio 2S and Bite closes it out. Test on the board. Test goes down. I feel as if Test is one of those players that goes down 0-2 and you're less advantageous there. When Test goes down 0-2, it feels like he becomes a different beast. However, Dire, one of the more methodical players in Canada. Definitely one of the players that labs defense more than anyone I know. A aficionado of the defensive game. However, apparently not working out in that last interaction. Beyblade closing it out. Has Test made the download, or is Dire going to close this out in a 3-1? Lots of blood on the table, and now in this zoning game, this is where Test wants to be. This is why this matchup is Test favored. It's because when you're here and you're playing as Nago, how do you get in? Not gonna quite kill. Only gets the 6H. Breaks the wall. Goes for a mix. Grave Reaper on board. Tried to read the jump. However, one more hit should do it. Pops and goes with the 2K. Anything would kill there. Again. Match point here for Dire. Gets JH into the corner. Crow is going to connect. But Beyblade's through. Baits the burst. Goes for clone. First back on deck here for Test Your Luck. Into the mix. IBFDs. Third hit of Close Slash Goes. Has the JD combos for optimal damage. And doesn't even need to burn super. 6H is going to close it out. Test Your Luck brings it to a game 5 situation.
Mankind knew that they cannot change.
As we were saying, this man pulls game 5s out of thin air. Went for the grab, however, gets backdash and has to burst. And now you're at high blood. However, Dire throws themselves right into the clutches of Test, who then baits the burst through the wall. Ooh, counter hit. Anti-air close slash closes out round 1. Now, for the first time this set, Test on match point. Clones through the Grave Reaper. Big read there. Goes low. 2S gets the confirm. However, now you are high blood. We're back to the situation, but TP's in again. Maybe trying to deal with the clone in some way. No punish on far/3. Stain on Test again. One of the things that Dire is so good at is going for those 2Ks backdash. However, Test able to exploit it here. Get the pressure started and take it. However, for now, I gotta root for our hometown hero.
Mankind.
Montreal's on. Ooh, we got the song. We got that track on. We are seeing the Baiken though. Interesting pick. I wonder if Jool is more comfortable on Baiken, given that he has been practicing a lot. I know he said for a lot of matchups he was feeling more so on the Zato stage, but maybe trying to force it a little bit. I know I do that definitely in some games. Okay, up RC, keep the pressure going. And this Baiken seems to convert out of thin air. Something that is very hard on this character. A character that traditionally has problems with converting off of some hits or getting some of the finicky stuff to work. Oh, okay. Have the intel. Jool was challenged to play only Baiken. However, we might be seeing something change if Jool goes down here. Alright. Pressure into the corner. Bit of a drop there. FD pushing Baiken a little bit too far out. Kabari into the 8-8 RC. Timing, guys, she safe jump and gets the throw. Now we're into the corner. However, reversal walks out of the corner. That no. That was unholy. No. That was not okay. I am sorry. Alright, 2S whiff gunshot. The classic. And now we're zoning from mid-range. Burst still on deck. Smitty waits a year and a half to bait the burst. Ends up just closing it out with the zoning pressure. Smitty going up 1-0. Are we going to see the Baiken? Immediate run back. Jool says, I'm running it with this bike. Alright. Good blocks there, but gets grabbed. Can't block that. JS into the conversion on the Yo Johnson. FD to push Baiken out a little bit too far. Bursts out. JS again doing Jool's taxes here. Up back to chicken blocks Theo Johnson. Realizes that's not a true block string at that range. Really good chicken blocks here from Smitty. Okay. 2K2D to Tamigaishi. Keep the pressure up. Again. Tried to go for the grab, but gets jumped out. Far slashes through the clone, but clone PRC managed to punish Far Slash. Okay, and now we have a full mag here for Smitty. Should be able to close it out with this, and does. Smitty looking to extend their lead to 2-0. Okay. Gets a hit, but runs out of focus just as the roll goes through. The Tommy pressure, but a little bit too far out. The distance that Smitty's been building with these FDs has proven to be so consequential for a lot of Jool's pressure here. Baiken can struggle when ranges get finicky. Tap dust, but runs out of bullets. Okay, and goes for Kabari. No follow-up. She'll get the follow-up here, though. Has 100 meter to work with, though. Burst on the table there from Smitty. Okay, goes for the mix, and no burst anymore for Jool. Puts Jool into the corner, but mash out 5P is gonna take the round. Alright, pressure here from Smitty. Counter hit. Unfortunate interaction there. Blocks on the tap dust. 6k pressure. So much pressure. Risk is cranked so high here for Jool. Burns a little bit, but now is looking to burn the rest. Gets back thrown into the corner, though. Pressure into Yo Johnson. Baits the burst, and that should be it. Jool goes up 2-0.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Alright, potential last game here for Smitty. Goes for the throw, gets counter hit, but no confirm. Can't convert on it. Alright. Jool saying, I'm sticking it out to the end, though. Tried to go for BRC mix and gets counter hit, gun pulled. That should be it. Has super, doesn't even need it. Flicks the gun again. Alright, blocks the Goomba Stomp. Paragun pull into the combo. Fill it in with the reticle. 2K2D tap dust, but doesn't get the full conversion. Instead just goes into the throw. Opts to mix it up. And wall slump. Or not even, you're going through the wall. One more touch. And Smitty gets it. Smitty finishes it off with a perfect, showing why he is one of the best in our region. In a dominating 3-0 over more of a reserved Millia, which is a very nice break to get because it is a Millia that gets to that a lot more often.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
However, on the other side, we have South from Atlantic Canada. Goomba stomping their way through this bracket. A very kind of what you think of when you think of like a zony type of Happy Chaos. And this is a matchup that Millia does have the tools to get in. However, things like hair car are not going to be disjointed enough when you have gunshots all over the screen. Alright. Ooh. And this is hard to get in. However, now the mix has gotten started. Went for a low. And we're going through the wall. Has super. Oh no, winger is so slow. Not gonna work. However, we call that a reset. The one thing that Kiri does is goes for the early setup on the 2K2D stuff. Doesn't bother going for left, right, high-low, just goes high-low immediately. Which is something that a lot of people aren't necessarily expecting from Millia. However, the downside of playing Millia is you are basically playing Chipp with no DP. Because look at the damage already. South working on cleaning up this round 2. However, gets the setup afterwards. Doesn't jab between the JHs. That is not real. And goes for the delayed H-disc setup. Bursts out. Now Kiri is in the corner. Never mind. A person after my own heart goes for Turbo Fall Capital to get out almost immediately and takes game 1.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Alright. Cross up. Another thing that Kiri does is doesn't go for Bad Moon, and is very good at not going for it. Something that I know myself and a lot of Millia struggle with is getting very eager to go for Bad Moon when it is not a good idea and is very risky. Goes for jump cancel on close slash in very smart spots. Okay. Patient play here, and actually South is the one approaching. This is going to do a grip of damage here. And now gets caught with the roll through, has burst, and doesn't use it, saving it for future rounds. Kiri down a round here now. And now you have to fight your way back in against this oppressive offense. Okay, managed to get through. However, Happy Chaos says, nah. That 2k ain't nothing. My 2k on the other hand. Okay, goes for 6H loops. Opts not to burn super, instead just resetting back to mid-screen. And Millia can struggle with a lot, however, doesn't struggle if you just hit the Iron Savior there. Or hair car, or whatever you want to call it. And S-Disc working out. Yeah, S-Disc will combo in the corner. Does work out pretty well. Okay, however, Happy Chaos is mostly safe after that. Went for same side, however, it does not hit meaty. And you can just get thrown. You have to do a falling button. South brings it back 1-1. The falling button there will be a safe jump against most people. I love the turbo fall movement I'm seeing. It gets the cross up. And now Kiri is in the corner. Cancels out, goes into super. He's going to be able to build some distance through the wall. Or go straight in and try and go for a reset. Catches with the 2P. South showing some adaptation here. It looked all Kiri game 1. However, South now looking in the driver's seat. HC don't have that car for nothing. Alright, gets the throw. H-disc. There, and now we're seeing the meaty setup. Okay, no confirm on the turbo fall, but gets the damage and goes through the wall. Okay. This should be enough. RC? Yep. You know, so definitely one of the most improved players that we've seen. South's been putting in the work, taking names recently. And just now taking names off of Justin to get here. Meanwhile, Kiri beating Somnium, one of the favorites to go very far in this bracket to get here. Both of them making large upsets to get here. And now, that movement. Okay, cross up. Alright. 3 close slashes into the corner. And cancels into the charge 5D. A bombo there from Kiri. Cross up. doesn't get the safe jump on the burst. Burst of their own. And cross back over, same side in the end. South getting opened up a lot by JH. Maybe not aware. You can on a lot of characters, you can just mash 5p on that and it'll beat it almost every time. It is not a real. It's not real at all. However, counterpoint, if they just JH, it is a mix every time. But Kiri getting away with it a little bit more than I think they might normally here. However, South definitely showing adaptation as far as the zoning game goes. Good block there, but ends up getting opened up. Gonna have to block one more mix. And opts to throw there. Very bold throw, but working out. IBFD there. However, Millia is still in. Not gonna kill here. Goes for the cross-up setup. Works out. One more mix for game. 2K mashes out. And now is caught running, but should be able to block here. Can. Oh, goes for RNG shot. Doesn't work out, and 2P closes the first round there out. Kiri looking to close it out here. Over South looking to establish zoning again. Millia, one of the faster characters in the game. Able to close the distance on South more often than a lot. However, 6S is going to miss and punishes with the throw into the JH. Okay, got the turbo fall. Maybe tried to super, but backed out at the last second. Often Millia's will opt to super there, just because you do not want to deal with full screen. Over here, unfortunate drop there. Could have been game, but now South manages to close it out with the back throw. Okay, mix, cross up. Is gonna go for the cross up here. No, goes for the re-jump setup. Kiri's got those. However, maybe tried to neutral, but was facing the wrong way on the air dash. Okay, into the super. We'll get the pressure here. Or the zoning. Chooses opts to just build the distance. Kiri bursts. However, now there should be a super. There should be a punish afterwards. Oh no, FDs gets the pushback. Manages to get through. However, this isn't dead. Goes for the re-jump. Safe jump. Oh no, again. Turned the wrong direction. That re-jump, if you do close slash, air dash, it is a safe jump left-right mix-up. Unfortunate there. Kiri not quite getting it. And South brings it to game 5. Alright. Curse again on Kiri. Story of this matchup. Alright. Going, focusing. South. Textbook how to zone as Happy Chaos. Someone stop this. This person is a problem. You'll love to see it. Baby Smitty. Atlantic Canada Happy Chaos. It's Baby Smitty. Please, no. Another person who I believe both Smitty and South are going to Frosty Faustings, I believe. So, someone to support there. Kiri closes it out with a perfect. And actually now, we're going down to last round here in this. A really good set. Kiri gets the 2K 2D. We have a mix. Goes for re-jump combos. This time works out. Goes for same side. But South is ready to block it. Okay, big counter hit. Rolls through. Gets the side swap. We're going into the corner and possibly through the wall. Does that reach? It does. Look at the red on that life bar. Okay, wants to keep pressure going. YRC to stop the onslaught. But this time bursts in between the JHs. Recognition this time. But you cannot curse when Millia is running at you. Oh, a drop there. Doesn't get the close slash pick up a little bit too far and gets the far slash instead. But this should be it. And it is. Kiri moves on. 3-2 over South. We'll see if the hydration bonus pays off here. Ooh, we have Lillie with the Bridget, the double Bridget badges, the 100 Bridget versus badge.
Gotta represent.
Yeah, exactly. It's always nice to see when someone has the mirror match badge. As a personal dodger of all mirror matches.
It's a true test of skill.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, I don't know. Mirror matches aren't damage. Yeah, it's not for me.
I totally get it.
I just feel awkward in them. Yeah.
We're diving into things here. This is going to be interesting. I'm not quite sure what to expect.
Oh, but immediately Lillie seems to be on the offensive. Couple backdashes here, but never mind, because Zion forces the burst out of her pretty quickly.
Yep, seems to be getting the yo-yo out as much as possible, trying to go for some mix, but Chipp is just too fast to have you waiting around for anything like that.
There's the wall run we're talking about, but DP's out. DP does hit both sides, which is pretty important for a lot of the Chipp mix. Alright, RC to continue the combo here.
Ooh, good yo-yo catching him on the way back.
I will say, something that I've noticed that Zion's been doing a lot more now has been one BRC combos. Unfortunately not working out for him there.
And oh wow.
Was that Chipp out?
Both dropping things and the least amount of health possible by the end of that round.
Yeah, Zion has been going for a lot of the a lot more BRC combos, and then also on a lot of the counter hit confirms has been going for multiple 2Ks. Been going for, like, you know, just slowly trying to level up some of the confirms, I think. Okay,
yeah.
Good burst there. Putting Zion into the corner.
Oh man.
Oh, okay.
The dust catching him at the last second.
Bridget dust is so good.
That's gotta hurt.
Lillie takes game 1.
Wow, matching the speed of Chipp with the Bridget. This is gonna be an interesting set.
I think this would probably be, I mean, I have a lot of experience with, I mean, I guess you would as well, with playing big normal characters into Chipp. And I was gonna say,
yes,
you know, Testament and Faust are characters where a lot of the matchup turns into just hoping that Chipp runs into your button. I feel like this would probably be a similar type of matchup.
Yeah, see, I'm not gonna try and say anything remotely negative about Ramlethal, or I'm gonna get kicked out of this group.
Is that a Ramlethal down player I see?
No, definitely not, no. But I feel like Bridget might be a bit of an exception to that. Like, she clearly has some long-reaching buttons, but she has ways to get in there a lot faster than most characters as well. And quite a bit of mix compared to, say, Faust or Ramlethal.
Yep, for sure. Yeah, I think, yeah, a lot of it is, she kind of has her own niche in the Guilty Gear, I guess, archetype universe. With being that kind of pseudo can play that keep away game, can play that big normal game. However, those big normals aren't that active compared to something like Faust or Testament or Ramlethal. So you see things like we just saw where Chipp can just run through one of the normals or duck under one, and then by the time he stands up, he's good to go. But in exchange, the pressure that Bridget can get from a lot of these things is a lot scarier.
Yeah, she has the range, but I think her ultimate goal is to still get up in your face and start hitting you with that mix. Which Lillie is doing pretty successfully here. I mean, I say that as Doom starts to happen.
Exactly,
but...
just as unfortunate drop there from Zion tried to go for, I think, the Alpha Blade setup, but ended up just not quite getting it. Baits to the burst there, though. Oh, that was cursed. That is another thing that you will definitely see a lot of. Oh, the 2K pickup into the 2S. Like I was saying, Zion's pickups on the counter hit into just pick up with a little 2K on the ground bounce have been so good recently. Zion is also coming off of a break. Hasn't played, or hasn't competed in Strive in, I believe, a week and a bit.
Yeah, I believe on Twitter they mentioned wanting to take a break before WeBad. I'm not sure if there was anything else.
Yeah,
to
they
it,
also had some, they had work issues.
Okay.
Yeah. They had some stuff for work where they were busy and they said, you know what, I'm going to use this as an excuse it's a sign I'm gonna start. Yeah, take a break before WeMad, get the training arc in before, make sure you don't burn out or anything. Start fresh.
Yeah, and sometimes that's exactly what you need, you know? We can all get a bit frustrated and salty, but it's always good to take a week or so off, and usually pays off.
Oh, leaf grab though.
Very nice.
But now you have Meter on board. Tries to stay burst safe.
Gates
But it
the DP
doesn't matter. You can't RC that DP if it doesn't hit. Iron brings back 1-1.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Yeah. Definitely feel like mental can be a big thing in Strive. Especially in Strive. More so than a lot of other fighting games as well. Just because of how momentum-based the game is. And sometimes,
definitely.
yeah, how like big the mental aspect of Strive is. And I think taking a break sometimes can be really helpful.
Yeah, something that can happen in one game can carry through an entire set. Like, I was surprised in the previous set with the Millia... Oh, God, I forgot their name already, but there was quite
Kiri.
a drop. Yeah. And they were able to bounce back from that. So
Yeah, there was a couple of drops, but they managed to fight their way back.
Yeah, being able to do that is such a huge skill in itself. It's definitely underrated.
Now Zion, speaking of drops, unfortunate, yeah, it was, is something that happens a lot to Chips, is going for 6p into Rekka, and you get 6-2-3-6 instead of 6 and then 2-3-6. So, yeah, like that. There, often you'll see Rekka, or you'll see DP randomly, because you're going from 6 to 2-3-6, and you'll get the DP input instead. Bit of an unfortunate one. Okay, went for wall run combo, something you don't see too often out of Zion. It is something, you know, definitely a statement to Zion where you start seeing, big burst bait! Zion will take that.
Burst.
That was a hero burst and a half there from Lillie.
Yeah, we all feel the call to do something like that.
We
It's
have them.
almost
We
a
are
bad
Canadian.
idea.
We are Canadian. We are called by the Canadian burst.
We've seen the Twitter clips. You want to be the superhero, but most often, bad idea.
Yeah, now it's looking all Lillie. Working on a perfect here. It bursts out.
Yep.
Scooter RC mix is so nasty.
Ending with a perfect. Really looking very, very strong in this matchup.
And Lillie definitely has a habit of layer zeroing, or like first layer mix, going to that RC low. However, now we're seeing first case of Scooter mix goes high and gets the gold burst there. All right, combo into the corner. Peek of it, yeah, there it is, into the low. Good Abare option there from Chipp.
Good cross up to get Bridget back in the corner.
The no mix. Bit unfortunate. Maybe a couple execution errors we're seeing here from Zion. But overall, the game plan is definitely there.
Yep,
And Zion...
still, it seems like he's staying cool-headed even when things are getting busy. Just a few, misinputs. That's probably the result of the time off.
Of a break. Some of the mix and stuff. However, we did see Zion do pretty well into Smitty in winner's side. It was a pretty close... It was, as much as it's a meme, but it was a 3-0 but's close kind of set, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You never want to be on the other side of that, but I know exactly what you mean.
Exactly. It was last round most games. It was very back and forth, very close. Or Smitty ended up taking it over and sending him down to losers.
And Smitty is, who do they play?
Happy Chaos.
Okay.
Smitty is a 9 Moon sponsored player from Atlantic, Canada.
Oh, wow.
Very good Happy Chaos. Is going to be playing at Frosty.
Oh, nice, man. Slidehead is, we're picking up some big names here.
And Lillie just took it.
Wow.
Yup. That, I didn't even realize that. That was a fast set.
The upsets are continuing. I guess that's the theme of the...
Zion definitely favored over Lillie. At least historically. Don't play you at all, obviously. Like, I'm using your name in the sense of he's taken a match off you. It's insane.
You're making me feel better.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, I know. Test is you don't
Yeah,
even
Test is our bar for an insane player for locals. But speaking of insane players, so Jool is now on the Baiken.
Interesting. I'm surprised after coming from Zata why you would make this switch.
I could see it. It is another character that does have just the straight up kind of checkmate level unreactable mix.
Yeah, I am a Baiken up player. That's my new thing that I do now.
Speaking of which, the other thing that Baiken has is damage on these conversions.
Oh yeah, into Millia, you catch them once, you're just going to keep going until they're pretty much down for the count.
And especially because a lot of the hits you get into Millia are going to be air counter hits, right?
Cross up Yozansen.
Okay. This time punishes it with the throw. You only get one layer of mix off of throw, however. Okay. Goes for 2 JHs into the corner. Alright, double air dash. Keep it safe with Lust Shaker. No punish on 2Ds.
Oh, and gets the follow-up with it.
Oh,
burst was there,
that is something you will see Millias do a lot, and I am 100% guilty of it. Is going for hair car in neutral because it is so disjointed. However, Baiken said, no, my button's more disjointed. No, hold Kabari.
Exactly.
No confirm on the counter hit 2K.
Yeah, I'm just in a state of like, I'm surprised that more people don't complain about Baiken. Her buttons are so good. I feel like
9
Millia
frame
has
far
the
slash.
speed, but
Oh, look at that confirm though.
so
Converted off that into the mix. Okay, I don't know. I have to shill for literally any Millia I see. All right.
Oh, I get it. I totally get it.
Yeah, exactly. I have to. Oh,
Some
the
of these
anti-air.
catches.
Okay, what's the mix? Same side low. Okay. Mix? Cross up. It is.
Good
Yeah.
defense here. Oh,
Yeah.
and then the grab. You can only block for so long.
It is definitely a case of you can only play so defensive against Millia. Eventually, you will get opened up if you don't mash on something. Yeah. Oh, really good pickup there past the burst that was going through the wall. Okay, Capo into Turbo Fall. The movement is so clean here. Are we going to see cross-up setup? No, we're going to see re-jumps. Oh no, unfortunate drop. Yeah. A little bit too slow on the Mirage cancel there, I think. And now
There it is.
Oh,
The Baiken special. Just gotta touch him once and...
yeah, not close enough for Super to close it out though, but trades.
It'll be interesting to see who goes into the next game with some momentum. Still first game here. I feel like it's pretty long.
A big counter hit. This is so much damage. The same side mid is the nastiest of mix-up. And that should be dead? Okay, no.
Oh, blocks
And
the
now it
IRC.
is. Yeah, I guess was trying. I don't know. Trying for something.
I'm interested why the Baiken didn't use the tether with the grab. Is there certain cases why you'd want that and why you wouldn't want that?
I'm not sure. I do love this turbo fall movement from Kiri though. The air fastfall stuff.
It is really good. It can get you in some trouble though. I think
It definitely can. It is very punishable.
Yeah, getting you in the corner and getting caught out.
Yeah. One thing is if they react to it, you can just mash grab, and it will hit. Okay, Jool's starting to IB those though. Interesting to see if we start seeing a mash.
Oh my goodness.
Kiri hasn't presented too much of the option of land into low or anything. Drop, unfortunately, it OTG'd with the CS, and now you're into the corner for a combo. That's not quite dead. Doesn't have meter the burn on super.
Leo's got the tools, but
Speak of
wow,
the air.
what an air grab.
Yeah. Is definitely a tool that you can use against Millia. Millia is great at stalling up in the air, however, is pretty committal once she chooses an option. Alright, good 6p.
Another air grab.
Yep. That is one way to deal with the turbo fall. Oh, Escabari punish. Jool goes up 2-0.
Noticing the momentum. Jool is looking pretty confident against Millia, grabbing him out of the air, hitting some parries.
Yeah. Oh, are we gonna see the swap? I do know that Kiri was on the Leo, coming into them. Like coming into the room, their default was Leo.
Interesting.
Are we about to see a Leo?
I couldn't tell you which would be better into Baiken, but I guess having a little bit of extra heft on you would.
I was gonna say for sure Leo. I was gonna say for sure Leo would be better.
Yeah.
Wait, unless Jool.
About that a bit more.
Gugun saying winner can't swap Jool. I mean, I hope Jool knows this.
Hey, maybe they're just having a quick hydration break.
Yeah, maybe they're just,
you
know, taking a second. Oh, it's been 3 games? Wait, am I blind? Did I miss a game?
I believe that was just 2, unless something crazy happened.
Oh, it was 3 games. Oh, never mind. We completely missed a game, I guess.
Do you think that's a better matchup into
a lot
Bridget
of
than...
Testament experience? I do not have any Geo experience into this matchup, though. However, I know that Dire has gone all Testament so far on the streamed games this bracket. So maybe trying to run the Testament? I don't know.
I guess
though.
as we were talking before, Bridget can do a lot of damage when up close, so wanting to keep them away could make sense to want to pick the Testament.
Yeah, I could see that. I know that Testament has tools that are pretty good against Bridget. Notably that. The 6p is very good against Bridget. As well as 2k does go under a lot of stuff. Testament has pretty safe pressure to deal with DP. And has pretty good Abari options with 2p and 2k. As well as 6p to get out of a lot of some of the, I guess, faker air quotes stuff and push the pressure with things like exactly what we're seeing. However, Bridget is definitely one of the characters that can whiff punish Testament better than most.
Yeah. Kind of similar to Ramlethal in that sense. As long as you're within range, you can hit from pretty far away.
Yeah.
It's just going to be getting up close. You're not going to be able to sort of throw the yo-yo out there and travel across without that 6p smacking you right down.
That is one thing, what we just saw, that I think Dire has definitely been integrating more into their play, which I love to see, which is the Kara Diagonal Reaper. Kara H Reaper is something I love to see. This should be dead.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no, it's not. No. Never mind, I didn't see the first hit. That super does not scale.
Well.
I thought you can do super into other super. But maybe didn't have the meter, I didn't see at the time. I thought they did.
Well,
yeah.
It didn't seem to matter.
Yeah.
Doing pretty good anyways.
Regardless. Yeah, you can tell which characters I play, because whenever I commentate anything with Testament or Millia, I just start talking about, oh, they missed this, oh, they missed that. Every other character, I'm like, oh, they're so good. Speaking of someone who's so good, though, Lillie here getting counter hit with a jumping S. Oh, Scooter is one way to dodge Arbiter.
Yep, so fast getting in close, has the full meter, could possibly finish this off right here. Just drops that hit.
Gold burst.
Use the gold burst.
Oh, that should be it.
Wow.
Right? Yeah, OTGs.
What a way to wrap that up. It looked like Lillie did have a chance to get a hit there, right? And just dropped it?
Yeah, that should have been Lillie's game. Bit of an unfortunate drop there, and Dire manages to get it in the scramble. Alright. Charges him with the 2K2D. That button is pure privilege. Speaking of privilege, though, we're now into Bridget Oki. Counter hit, close slash. Into Roger Super. Is that enough? It is! Lots of damage there. Combo there from Lillie. Says game 1 was a fluke. Look, I should have had that. I'll get it next one. Good block on the double overhead. Has stain on them still, though. Okay, confirm on the counter hit 2k. Ooh, big route. Okay. Those
Really
charge
clean.
dust routes are so sick.
Yep, getting the Roger wall break once again, and this is just looking like a really clean game here from Lillie.
Mash
As soon as
across.
they get in the corner, it's kind of hard to deal with that as Testament.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. It's another thing that comes up a lot in this matchup, and we just saw it there, is Brave Reaper, the Testament Fireball. I will preach this till the day I die. It has a hurt box, and you can counter hit it, and we're seeing Lillie do exactly that with some of those SNH normals.
With all the versions of it? Or as a
Yep, there is a hurt box on the startup of it, like when there's the first big like blob, until it fully detaches. So for the first pretty long while, you can counter hit the whole thing.
Good to know, good to know.
Even once it has a hitbox out, until it fully like detaches and leaves the scythe, you can hit the whole thing, and it's actually negatively disjointed.
Yeah, and as a character such as Bridget, it's a pretty huge advantage to know
Exactly.
that kind of stuff.
Being able to full screen poke and counter hit it with SNH buttons leads to some pretty, like, you know, significant damage. Oh, really good movement to get in there by
So
Lillie.
clean with the RC.
That was such clean movement. Just weaving through the barrage of projectiles from Dire. One thing that I do love about Dire's Testament is the use of Air S Reaper, the horizontal one. He is really good at placing those right where you want to be.
Yep, they seem to be keeping an
Yeah.
eye on their enemy and just making sure, doing whatever they can to
That's a
keep them
combo.
away.
And a burst bait as well. You cannot burst this. Oh, and
wow.
the
I
scaling
wasn't
reset, so
sure.
it killed.
I wasn't sure if that was going to force the super to interrupt, but
Yeah. And
Really
even if
nice
you
by
don't
Dire.
burst it, I mean, I think you might have been able to burst it somewhere further in the combo, but that was killing if you didn't burst there. But if you're Dire, you definitely take that burst. Good awareness, knowing that Roger Dive is negative. Now Stain is on. Does the full Crow route with the cross-up
Whoa.
reverse hit Crow. I love that route. Going through the
big
wall.
damage.
Yep, overhead arbiter for the maximum damage. Good block on overhead arbiter there. Tried to scooter, but S Reaper is going to get it. Good burst there. Wants to keep the pressure going.
Ah, you hate to see it.
Yeah, Roger
Using the
Dive
RC.
working out.
Still getting caught.
Now you're into the corner, you gotta eat some mix.
Yeah, this is exactly where Bridget wants to be.
Alright,
Still Dire doing a really good job getting out of there.
good 6p. That's 6p on the far slash. Oh, good.
Something we haven't seen a lot of from Lillie is the command grab. I feel like throwing a few
Yeah.
of those in there may, at this point, catch Dire off. He's so used to blocking these mixes.
Well, Dire's been like kind of an impenetrable wall here. The defense has been really solid. I know every
Yeah.
time Dire's on stream I have to say it, but Dire is a person who will preach about labbing defense. He's someone who absolutely loves labbing defensive situations. And
Seems to
definitely
be
pays
paying
off.
off.
Yeah, it definitely pays off. Is the only person who I've ever heard be excited to go and lab IBFD timings. So
Oh
Okay.
man, and they just keep going. This could be
Oh.
match point here for Dire if they
Yeah.
can continue the momentum. Instantly getting air grabbed.
okay, Gonna get Crow set up here. You have Stain on you, however, not anymore. You're into the corner. Now, which way is the mix going? It's going low.
And just out, just like that.
Not checking the air dash. Back throw. I have no idea what the frame kill that they do there is. I just do a like 2 steps walk forward, but they do some weird FD crouch stand to do the frame kill. I don't know. It's so weird. I feel like every testament I see, every time I see a testament, they have a different frame kill. That should be it, right?
Oh no!
Yes, it is.
The first.
Oh. Unfortunate burst. You had to burst there, though. There was no other option, unfortunately.
And that's going to be 3-1 for Dire. Everything about their testament looking clean except for the color they chose. So.
What do you mean? Mustard testament's great. Go. With 9 Moon's own Smitty versus Noodle Empire's Test Your Luck in Winners Finals of Slidehead Sunday 4-12. We got Chaos Theme playing, a burst out from Smitty, and now we're starting zoning. Blood is already out. Pretty high blood
Very
here.
high.
Yep. And now Smitty's just gonna want to run away, right? Yeah.
Yeah, really good position if you're Happy Chaos.
Yeah. How do you get in if you're Nago?
Gotta slow it down a lot.
And now you're gonna be able to get through the wall, get positive bonus, and slow down the game to whatever pace you want to. Alright. We got the clone out. We got positive bonus. We got meter on board. And we got the round down.
And there it is. You can only play defensive for so long. Happy Chaos is more than happy to just sit there and wait for you.
Sit there full screen. To me, definitely a more offensive Happy Chaos than some. But I don't know a Happy Chaos that isn't happy to just sit there full screen and mash like the charge shot. You know?
Yeah, and Test already pretty high with the blood again. It's going to be a really, really difficult situation for him to be staying full screen if that's going to be the case.
Yep, has to just super jump in and hope that the shot isn't going to catch him on the way in. However, now he appears to be in. Burns clone and
Really
takes
impressive.
5H.
Great job there from Test.
Yeah, the benefit here of having that blood be high is that that 5H, the 2S, and the 2H are going to be so much faster. JD routes and burst baits with them. And now you're into the corner. Frame kill set up to make sure it hits meaty. The burst through the clone. Roomba stomps. And now you're into the corner and through the wall with super.
Yep, the meter just filled up at the last moment there. Smitty feeling pretty happy with that one.
Alright. Gun flip for the combo. Not quite through the wall, but you have enough meter to kill here. And you don't even have to spend a lick of it. Smitty taking game 1.
Still pretty even overall. Test being able to get back in there when it mattered most in that second round.
We're seeing use of clone there. Get the pressure. Doesn't matter how much blood you burn if you get 2 bites back to back. And now you can see Test really push the pressure. Risk being cranked up and already dead.
Wow.
With the perfect off of that one blocked round start clone. That's the type of explosive matchup that we're going to be seeing here.
Yep, it's easy to just think, you know, Happy Chaos does what he does, but Nago is still Nago. If he gets in there...
If he gets in there...
your health bar is going to be gone.
Happy Chaos has some really good mid-range Abari buttons, but up close... I mean, there's the joke of gunshot is frame 1, right? But aside from that, if the gun isn't pulled out, can just kind of get run over sometimes.
Once again, high blood. We're seeing this coming up in pretty much every round here. It's going to make it pretty tricky to get back in there.
Yeah, exactly. If you're high blood and you're Nago, there's not much you can do. They can just steady aim you over and over, and you have to just commit to a super jump. And if you get counter hit out of the air, you are going to be taking a lot of damage. Wall slump, gold burst. But then Fukio's back, and the space is already built for Smitty to reestablish zoning. YRC's out. The blood is building here on Test. But now Smitty's in the corner. JK. What an option. Goes for 2S afterwards, but then gets caught with the 2K back throw by Nago. Get the pressure started. Jumps out. And now Smitty is getting back to zoning. Nago on the verge of popping, but not quite there yet.
Doesn't seem like it's going to matter, though.
Yeah. 6S is going to close it out with a wall break. And Smitty up 2-0, looking to close out the winners finals already. All right. Gets the throw. Or the tech on the throw, more so. All right. Throw into the corner. No bullets left on Smitty. Test manages to fight out, but now gonna get to reload. Reloads 5 bullets.
That reload is so fast.
It really is.
Never expected.
You're
Going right into the super. That's gonna break the wall and probably be round.
It will.
Yep.
It always does more damage than I'm expecting. I expect Nago guts, but also Nago with blood now takes a little bit more, you know.
Yeah, and this is gonna be match point, I believe, for Smitty, right?
Oh, look at the risk though. Ate it up. That was 3 5Ps.
Oh, the blood is so high.
Okay, RC's it. Goomba stomps. Test was trying to anti-air with something. Gets wall splat. And all the resources are back for Smitty. Has to super jump in. Has to try and fight his way back in against the zoning from Happy Chaos. Tap dust, whiff shot.
That's not going to hit, is it?
Yeah, it will. It wall slumps.
Ow!
Yep. It was a wall slump. There was never a launcher.
And that'll do it.
Smitty takes it 3-0 over Test Your Luck.
What a powerful performance.
Normally when these two players play, we would normally be seeing Dyer on the Giovanna and Jool on the Zato. However, we are seeing neither of them right.
And how do we feel about Baiken into Testament over Zato?
Baiken and Testament is, in my personal opinion, Testament favorite.
That's what I would think as well.
Yeah, I personally think, and to quote Gugun, 2K does my taxes. 2K is an atrocious button in this matchup because it dodges far slash.
Okay, interesting.
So the button that you want to be pressing the most, and one of the most obnoxious buttons that Baiken has to work with, is far slash. And Testament has a way to just low profile it and counter poke it, as well as some of the best pokes in the game to deal with, you know, those post Yo Johnson and post Kabari RPS situations.
The 6P.
Yeah, as well as that.
Yep.
However, once Baiken gets in though, there is no DP on the table to deal with any of the pressure. You can just let it run free.
There we go. Just one touch to
Kabari
really turn this
jump.
whole thing around.
All right. Jool taking the first round here. This might, on paper, be kind of slightly Testament, but definitely not a terrible matchup for either player.
Yeah, it's not like Testament versus Ramlethal or something.
Yeah, or Test versus Axel, or...
Like, I can see how it's not favored for Baiken, but she still has some tools.
She has a lot of tools in this matchup. And once she gets cooking, she gets cooking.
Yeah.
Okay. This is definitely one of those kind of, I don't know, I feel like it's one of those like 7-7 matchups, you know? Where they both mess each other up.
7-7, eh?
Yeah, it's one of those 7-7 matchups.
I'm not sure I follow the math on this.
Yeah, no, it's...
No, I get what you're saying.
Yeah, it's because neither one has a way to really challenge the pressure. A lot of Testament's pressure is based around projectiles, so Baiken parry isn't that big of a factor. And then on the other side, Testament's one reversal, Calamity 1, the super, is so slow that anything will safe jump or safe mediate. So they both get to kind of run their offense as much as they want. And it makes for a very you know, kind of scrambly matchup. That's what we're kind of seeing right here. A lot of feeling out in neutral, and catching the backdash there is Jool, but...
Such a nice grab.
Dire.
I wonder if we'll see a character swap on the side of Jool.
I don't think so. I think Jool committed to going all Baiken. But for the moment, we're checking opponent's connection.
Do we know why the switch happened?
Oh. Okay, I got booted.
Same here.
Did I get spectator bugged? Not the spectator bug, I did. Unfortunate. I will...
So are they both in game?
They are both in game.
Oh. Unfortunate.
Unfortunate. Spectator bug is a thing. I will ping them in between a round. I'm gonna ping them in between a round. I also have to run to the. I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick while this is going on.
All right, pretty good timing for that. Sounds good. All right, a bit of an unfortunate situation getting kicked out. Happened on my end as well. Wasn't too familiar with this being an issue with Strive, but guess there's not a whole lot that we can do there. You can set rematch off in the lobby settings to avoid spectator bug. Okay, that's definitely something to keep in mind in the future. Now, we can't see the game, but we can still see the who's winning what rounds and how much life they have at the moment. So we could just sort of like vicariously live through this tiny little duel station. Seems to be 1 round apiece, so that counts for something. But overall surprised with how well Jool was able to get in there and keep it going. It's been happening more and more lately. Yeah, I wonder if it just sort of circles back to the crossplay situation. I feel like that caused some issues, and I'm a little bit worried now that they're adding Xbox consoles. I wonder if that'll like be another layer or just more or less the same thing. Because that beta's going on this weekend, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, it looks like Dire ended up winning that match, making it 2-0 for them. And we're jumping back in. We have a proper view of what's going on, so should make this a little bit more enjoyable.
Back just in.
Perfect. So it did end up being Dire winning that second match.
Oh, okay. That's 2-0
Yep.
Dire now?
Yep, we were just living through the little dual station health bars.
No worries.
Yeah, didn't have a lot to go off of, but still got to see the final result.
It is the classic. Last week it was actually Dire winning in a spectator bugged game. So we only had, for the last game of last week's weekly, we only had the spectator health bars to go by.
Oh no.
Yep, for the last game, it was tragic. However, hopefully we're not going to have the same thing happen, and Jool can make some kind of a comeback here. We've been seeing a lot of 3-0s that are very close ones. It is a bit of the week of 3-0, but close.
You hate to see the full meter go to waste there.
Oh.
So much potential. Still, Jool should get burst back before the end of the round.
Right, Stain is still on Jool through all of this and gets the pressure off the 2K afterwards. with the plus frames given by it. Okay, mashes the 5. The teleport. Jewel back to the corner. Is underneath the crow. Now you have stain on you.
So much control on the side of Dire here.
Oh, but now you're in tether.
Yep,
Big
Baiken doing what Baiken does best here.
Big combos again. Backdash and tried to catch something, but Dire ready for it. Okay, bursts out. Have to spend burst this round, and that's as good a place as any to do it.
Oh, such a clean.
PRC. Right?
Jool not out yet. Wanting to carry this on for a few more games.
Definitely not. However, this is going to be a bad spot if you're Baiken. Can't get up there in time. Tried to JS, but not quite fast enough. Counter hit 2H. Doesn't get a full extension though. However, this will. Has those. Alright.
That could just be it there for Jool.
That is it. Jool takes a game. On the board. 2-1. Down against Dire. But still in it. Definitely not out there. We have seen plenty of reverse 3-0s in this bracket so far. We might be about to see another one. Alright, big counter hit there.
Super to break the wall, keep the momentum going, and you can tell Jool is feeling really good coming off of that last game.
Mm-hmm. Stain on board. This time grabs the teleport. Really good awareness there.
Dire going for the jump scare, but Jool is ready.
Mm-hmm. It's something you'll see a lot of Testaments do, and it is just you have to check them once, and then they won't do it again.
Yeah, you're like, I'm on to you, okay? No,
Yeah, exactly. If you check their teleport once, they're like, all right, yeah, no, teleport is trash. It's a gimmick. But until you do that, it is so good. All right. Doesn't go for safe room, just opts to keep the pressure. An air throw to keep Jool in the corner. Looking to close out this round with all of this corner pressure. Looking like Ramlethal out here. Has burst on deck. Jool tries to bait it, I think, but doesn't bite and then burns it right there.
Oh, trying to get the grab, doesn't need it.
Jool with momentum swinging into this brings it to game 5.
Yeah, this could be a reverse sweep in the making here.
We are
Jool's
on
definitely, yeah, they found their footing. We don't know what happened in that game with the spectator situation, but something happened to get them back into it.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. RC into more pressure. Okay, but now you have Stain on you. Still have it. Arbiter is plus on block if you have Stain. What else is plus on block is counter hit Far Slash into the corner for Jool to extend pressure. Okay. Oh, the tether making the combo not work. Brave Reaper going a little bit too far. And
the
off
wall
of,
bounces.
yeah, off the scramble that was a result of the tether with making Dire's combo with, Jool manages to take the round and puts themselves on game or match point here. Looking to go and face Test Your Luck in losers finals for a chance to fight Smitty sitting in that winner side grands. I think is out of blocks now enough to jump this, but doesn't. Opts to just block it. There isn't enough mix there to really warrant any too risky of an option. Tap dust for the first time in the set.
And still lives. There's
Puts
still hope.
Jool on a pixel. Oh. Anything will kill here. Burst. And if you're Jool, you take that.
No.
No, if you're Jool, you taking the burst that round. That is big going into this last round because you're going to get burst back and Dire is not going to be able to work with it. You're getting burst back in 3, 2, 1. There it is. And uses it immediately. You want to take any ground you can get in this matchup. Says my far slash is bigger. Okay.
Testament not making it easy for Baiken to get in there whatsoever.
And Dire with those IBs, making the frame data ever so slightly worse.
And that's it.
Is it? No, it's not. That super does no damage. It will very much so not, but that will cross up FD.
Looking scary for Dire for those last few games, but manages to clutch it out where it matters most.
And that puts Dire in a position to go up against TestYourLuck for a chance to play Smitty.
Testament into win.
It was also... Oh, shoutouts to Test for being 37-37. Alright. But it was... Dire was up 2-0. Dire was on match point almost every game. Because it was going round 3 every game. And Test managed to barely cling it back. So a very close game. However, Test started to seem to get a feel for it and started being able to use clone, call out stuff in better situations. There we're seeing the super jump. However, you still have Stain on you. Ought a jump out or a backdash or something, and that should be round 1.
Yep, doesn't look like the Stain is going to phase Test all that much here. He's just going to say, you know what, as long as you don't hit me, it doesn't really matter. Gets in there, keeps the pressure going. The blood filling up so fast is something I'm noticing with all these games.
Yeah.
That's just pedal to the metal immediately every game.
It is very much so something like kind of characteristic of TestYourLuck's playstyle. And it's something I know some people are saying, oh, you know, maybe Test is going to be struggle a little bit more with newer Nago, but it hasn't seemed to hinder him at all with the blood penalty, because Test is so good at layering on that offense with the specials. Is so good at burning that blood just to the very limit.
I gotta say, it does make me anxious to see it so high, but their management is...
Yeah. I was gonna say, every time...
Pop?
Yeah, I think it's about to pop, and then next thing you know, it's 1 pixel off. Like right now?
Yep.
Exactly. Oh my goodness. It just barely doesn't pop. And then now it's not gonna pop because Bite comes out. Oh, that killed!
It's just like textbook Nago play. I have nothing to say.
Yeah. No, TestYourLuck is definitely one of the most Nago players I have ever seen. Okay, frame kill set up with the 6K into the corner, through the wall with the super. Just want to ensure, make sure that you get the meaty. Don't risk no jump out. Don't risk no, you know, neutral situation. Test has some pretty good round start buttons. Just keep the plus frames going with the clone on meaty. And the clone again, right through the Grave Reaper for the perfect. Test says, I want that run back with Smitty right now.
That clone is lethal. I always forget how far that goes.
It goes full screen.
Yep.
It did not used to go full screen. And then one patch they decided, what if?
Interesting choice, but you know, who are we to question Arc System works?
I mean, once again, you got to remember, Nago on launch was not thought of to be the strongest character. People thought Nago was just kind of okay.
I can see taking some time to get to understand him, but...
It took some time. However, what isn't taking time is this set.
Beautiful transition.
Yeah, there you go. Testament is on the back foot against TestYourLuck. Dire has a mountain to climb back.
That won't kill, will it?
No. Oh, wait, will it? Wait, whoa, will it? That will. It will.
That first hit. I did not expect it to do so much.
I didn't think that was about to kill.
Well,
I'm sorry, what?
It, a real fast set.
Yeah,
really
okay.
To get some revenge.
Yeah, and it seemed to draw enough people out of the water that, you know, I've been saying the whole time, sharks in the water. I love to see it. Sharks are my
money in
favorite.
there.
Yeah, they're my favorite animal. I love to see sharks in the water.
You're just feeding them. But
I'm here to feed.
This is it.
Yeah.
This is gonna be the rematch. Just saw this not too long ago. Smitty looking very dominant in that matchup, but Test showing that he can have a comeback. You know, facing off against Dire, looking a lot more strong. Could see the same thing here. Gold burst immediately. Test wants to put on the pressure.
Yep. Okay. And we're back to full screen. Get the reloaded. All of the bullets. The whole 6-shooter is reloaded. Went for the tap dust. Whiff into the shot. However, now Test is getting in Fukuing. We're playing melee. We're dash dancing.
Oh,
And you pop.
And that'll probably just be
Oh, has the Kara flip as well? Kara gun flip combos as well? Got the optimals?
That's probably the last character you want to pop in front of. Happy Chaos can keep you up there for a long time.
Mm-hmm. If we're talking juggles, it is a best-in-class situation. We now have Clone out. This is such a hard situation, even though Test has the life lead. If you're Smitty, you're so happy here. Never mind, you're not happy because Beyblade is sliding across the whole stage and you're dead.
So fast, hard to react to something like that.
Yeah, no, yeah, don't listen to me. Test knows what he's doing. However, counter hit 2D is going to change that real quick. What a back and forth set. The pickup off the steady aim shot, full screen. More Kara combos.
First,
Oh,
into the super wall break. That's
not enough.
to kill.
Only level 2 Nago. However, this is so hard to come back from, and just little tap H. Smitty's gonna close it out with the perfect.
Yeah, one on the board for Smitty.
This is a long set if Test wants to win this. Win 6 matches here.
Still, I would say that was probably the best Test was looking out of the
For
4
sure.
games we played so far.
Yeah, blood already at 3 though. Okay. And now
It happened so fast with the blood. Like I look away for a second.
Oh yeah, and is popping now.
Popping.
No FD or anything to delay it either. And now if you're Test, this is not where you want to be. 2K. That button is so long, but it doesn't matter there. All right.
Expecting the jump. Not quite working out for Test there.
Nope, 6S into the pressure. All right, BRC. Oh, has the fancy stuff. Backdash, BRC cancel. Okay, IB on the 5H. Blocks the CS anti-air. However, roll through is gonna hit, and this should be dead with the super.
Yep.
Oh.
Dire always finding a way to get in there when it matters most, and that's going to leave him with 2-0 on the board.
You mean Smitty, right?
Sorry, Smitty.
Yeah.
I was reading a message from Dire.
Oh, no worries.
My bad, my bad.
You're all good. All right, and now we're going into the corner. The pressure in what is potentially the last game of Slidehead Sunday 4-12.
Test managing to get out there. The clone, though, eating the hits, leaving Smitty in an advantageous situation.
All right.
I'm back in the corner. Not where you want to be.
Okay, IB. Oh, that's not where you want. Goes on the other side of the clone, rolls through, just puts up a wall in between them.
And that clone eating the hit means that Smitty's not going to be getting touched. Potential match point here.
Yeah, Smitty looking to close it out right now, and roll is exactly what he needs to do that. Opens Test up low. Oh, I hate
The
that.
mixes. Yeah.
Yeah, whiff gunshot is something that will never not salt my pickle. Oh, safe
Definitely
jump
one
there.
way to put it.
Yep.
Test, though, should be happy to be in this position. Nice air grab.
Okay, and it goes for the mix. Doesn't respect the BRC and doesn't have to. However, gold burst here from Smitty. Super focus on board. Get the pressure rolling and backdash. Best in class backdash there on Nago. There is burst on deck for Test. Gold burst. What's he gonna do?
Blood is so high. Can't take any big risks.
But has all the RC in the world to work with. One more mix. Gets it with the 2K.
Staying alive in the tournament. Test taking a life off of Smitty.
Fights back here. Counter hit Beyblade to round start. We're going all the way to the corner. Frame kill setup. And you get clipped by the reticle on the whiff buttons. Okay, into the corner, through the wall. With the super.
Though it seems like Test was a little bit more conservative with the blood there. Not going to be taking as much damage.
Positive bonus here though, but on the other hand, has a little bit of blood to work with, but Smitty looking to close it out right now and baits the burst.
He had to do it. Smitty was ready.
Smitty takes the whole tournament 3-0 over TestYourLuck in grand finals. The Invaders win this time.
Test looking pretty strong though compared to the previous set, clearly catching up to what Smitty was laying down, but Smitty always had one additional trick to throw out there.
Yeah, very hard fought bracket. But
yeah, GG's all around.
yeah, no, definitely GG's.